Doing the double broadcast today. What's happening? How y'all feeling? Make sure you share this with 4 or 5 people that you really care about. And yeah, I'm OU Son, Team Tars. Right now I'm in Winston-Salem. And the name of this one is Why Did I Come Back from Bali? That's how you get a person's attention. They was like, what is he doing? Why is he back? Everybody's so nosy. Everybody's speculating. And sometimes I can call some people and I can say, this is why, or this is what occurred. But let's just put it on YouTube. Because I can tell my Instagram channel, y'all ain't popping like y'all used to. Yeah, I know. But today you're gonna get a story. So I was in Bali to heal my nervous system. And before I got to Bali, I had a really good plan. Super good, in my opinion. You know, I feel I had an amazing plan of why, what I was gonna do when I get to Bali and all this, right? And them plans change up so quick, immediately, because as I always say, Allah is the best of planners, and when you a little Yoda, you ain't really sure. Like, why did Yoda even get the force in the first place? Sensei Jazzy in the building. No, I'm not in the A. I'm in Winston-Salem, North Carolina at the Sustaining Life Wellness Center. You should come see me here. It's even better than Atlanta. Yes. So what happened? I get to Bali because I want to heal my nervous system, right? But I want to start doing retreats. I want to keep making money online. I got my business set up already. What up, Black Airbender? I got my I started in I have 2 LLCs here in the States. I got a business in Indonesia, and it's like everything should be great. It's gonna be easy for you to make money because you're a hustler and blah 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 blah. And the universe had other plans. And I meant to give this one to my friend Dietrich this morning, but my man Kamal said, once you learn to sit down, things will pick up. Once you learn to sit down, things will pick up. So here in the States, it's always go, 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 go. Get this done. Go move to this. Da, 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 da. And, even the community that I'm in, they always, let's take high doses of mushrooms and people are always competing and want to outdo each other and achieve all this stuff. But in Bali, it don't operate like that. It's to chill. If Sister Jasmine gave you the green light on anything, then guess what? And she says I'm the best. That's what she said. There's a few other people that may agree with her. I'm not going to disagree. But anyway, I get there and I got a plan. And the original plan to heal my nervous system knows it's going to take me longer than the time that I have allotted. Because I was like, it's so easy. I'm in Bali. People will come over here and do a retreat. They're doing retreats with a lot of other people, but you got to be marketing, sending emails, always on your phone. And I was like, I live in Bali. Why do I want to look like a tourist? Because once you meet the locals, the price go down. So I keep looking like a tourist. Everywhere I go, I got a camera up and I got all the equipment, all of it, all of the things. I'm a multimedia broadcasting company. So I got all the things and I get to Bali and I just want to not want to, but I'm just sleeping more and eating better foods. And my money is stretching longer. And I'm seeing beautiful people and I'm just doing all these different things I've never done in my own life. And no retreats, not a whole bunch of readings, did a couple, did some workshops. I ain't really sure where the money was coming from. Money was just coming from different places. I even think I took a loan from Stripe because they had gave me one before, and I was just like, I'll pay you back as it come in. And I was just like, this is where I'm at. I bought a one-way ticket there, so I'm here. And then I started working with my inner child. I had already been working on my inner child before I left. That was one of the reasons I was for leaving. And I was talking to my inner child, um, spiritual athlete. What is a range of monthly income you would need to live in Bali from your experience? Table that question. Table that question. I'm gonna get to that. That's a good question though. I'm talking to my inner child one day, and I met a cat from Nigeria, Oluwa. We did a video together. Me and him did a video together, just chopping it up. And um, Oluwa said that there's 5 powers, and people don't often ask for the 5th one, right? Not spiritual people. So there's spiritual power, economic power, emotional power, mental power, and financial power. People who like physical power, they normally ask for financial, but they lack in the other 3: mental, emotional, and spiritual. Sometimes they may be a little sharp with the mental because they ask for the money and the physical. So your physical training can make you mentally sharper, but it won't make you spiritually sharper or emotionally sharper. Some people choose spiritual power. That's me and Oluwa. And all the masters you know who broke, they chose spiritual power. Then they went with emotional power. They probably went with mental. Mental probably was second, then emotional, then physical, and they never brought the last one into play. So that's why you have a lot of masters out here getting buried on GoFundMe's or having to do a fish fry to put somebody in the ground because they didn't have no insurance policy. They ain't have no crypto put up. They ain't have whatever. And he said, you must be courageous enough to ask for each power. You got to be courageous to ask for financial power. So I thought about that, and I was like, everything that and my inner child was like, everything that you asked me for, I done gave to you. You asked for spiritual power, mental power, emotional power, physical. I gave it to you. He said, you really never asked seriously about financial power. And then like not what other people are looking at. Not some people think financial power is 20, 30, $40,000, $50,000, 100K. That's not financial power. I done seen jokers run through 100 bands quick. That's easy. So I went to my inner child and was like, you got a point. Let me get that financial power. Big shouts out. I am back in the States. I was in Georgia. I was in Fayetteville. I wasn't in the A at all. I was in East Point on Sundays, but I was in Fayetteville. Now I'm back in North Carolina. See what I'm saying? And some people on here don't even know that I'm back. Also, please drop your comments. Drop your name. Drop your team zodiac, city and state, or country that you represent so I can give you a shout out. So my inner child says, you can have the financial power. And it was a lot of other things that I requested as well. And my inner child just was doing a 1-word response. Done. 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 And I was just like, all right. So I said, when I came to Bali, I only brought my essentials. So if you've been to my crib on Mim Street in Atlanta, I had all this stuff, and now I got to put it in some suitcases and go to Bali. Well, one suitcase was my desktop computer. Another one was all my media and electronic equipment. Then I had 3 bags of and I had a bag of books. So my bag of things to make money and study was more than my personal belongings. And I didn't take no shorts. I took long pants, which was ridiculous. You're going to a tropical island, 8 degrees from the equator, and you got all these long pants in here. So I drop all the long pants in there, whatever. And then I say, I want to come back and get my stuff from the States and bring it back. Well, I meant in November or December. 4 days later, I got a phone call saying, why don't you come teach this class in Austin, Texas? Okay. So now in September, so this was like end of July, early August, the date done got moved up. My inner child and your inner child can react faster than what you might be used to. So I fall up in packing my bags and stuff. And I still couldn't bring all of my stuff because while I was gone, I've been to South Africa, I've been to a lot of other places while I was in Bali. And I got to the airport to come back and I had 6 suitcases instead of 5. And they wanted $2,200 or $2,500 just for my luggage. This is way more than the plane ticket. And I was like, oh no, not me, dog. So some of the things had to get left because I'm practicing travel light. You have to, if you want to go far, you got to travel light. I'm a Taoist. There it is. If I want to stay in one place, then I'll just settle down like the fixed Taurus sign that I am. Because I thought I was settled in Georgia. And I'm so happy I was wrong of trying to be rich and famous and powerful and do all these things in Georgia and all that. Right. You see that? You see how the balloons is coming up? Watch that. Well, I'm so happy I never made $1 million in Georgia. So happy I never reached my goal of making $85,000 a month in Georgia so I could be a millionaire and stay in Buckhead. That would have been a terrible decision because my nervous system was already at 4. My nervous system, the master who does the astrology, grow the mushroom, serve the bufo, his nervous system was at a 4, honestly. And so that's when I went to Bali to heal my nervous system. I get to Bali and the healing starts. If you just got here, please drop your team zodiac and your city and state so I can give you a shout out. I'm OE's son, Team Taurus, your favorite astrologer's favorite astrologer. And I'm here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So check it. I end up coming back to the States and I had a plan again. But as they say in the Quran, Allah is the best of planners. And Jay-Z said, you want to make God laugh, tell him your plan. So I was like, I'm going to be in Georgia and I'm going to learn to trade crypto. So my homeboy at the Currency Traders Club let me stay at his crib because he needed some help on his podcast. And I was like, I do podcasts in my sleep. That ain't nothing. Come to find out, most of the time when people say they need me for something or want me for something, they want more or need something that they didn't express. And I'm learning that each and every day. Each and every day when somebody comes to me and tells me that they want something or need something, it's just a surface. Go 2 steps lower and you'll start hitting pay dirt to the 20 layers that they really need help with or assistance with or whatever, or my level of expertise. And ta-da. But then when I started thinking about it, I was like, look at all the people that I'm helping and who is the person? So there's this book, all I want all of y'all to get is called Who Not How. And read this book and don't call me about no business. If you haven't read Who Not How, your business stinks and is headed for failure and you're not going to be successful because you are working backwards. So this book is probably Built to Sell was a vital book, Big Bucks, and Who Not How, and A Company of One. These 4 books, along with The Alchemist and The Richest Man in Babylon, these 6 books is your 6 piece. All right. So I read Who Not How, and it's about all your problems is a who. Yeah, who not how. Diamonds. So when I said, who has poured into me the most? And I was like, all the people that rely on me, you really relying on Dr. Amsu because he's the one that introduced me to the mushrooms for me to go to Kalindi. Amsu gave me the mushrooms. He already had this office right here in 2018, this office right here. that I'm in. But this is like one office of 9. So this is a wellness center. You're welcome to come. Can somebody please type Sustaining Life Wellness Center .com or something like that in the in the chat so I could pin it. And so I was like, all the things I was telling Amsu to do for his business, to grow his business, or so he could leave America, I knew how to do, but he didn't know how to do it. He would have to relearn all these things. And what I learned in Bali was collaboration over competition. So when people ask me, what's the difference? Like, now that you're back in Bali, can you feel the difference? Now I see the difference because I have Bali eyes. I see things that I want to cooperate and collaborate with people more than and I've seen the benefit of it. I was trying to collaborate with a bunch of black folks over here, in the States, but they was on some clown missions, very big time clown missions, and I was wasting my time. I can't say somebody else was wasting my time. I was wasting my time because it was still underlying competition. So let's just, like you said, keep it 100. And I was like, I'm gonna go to the person who ain't never tried to compete with me, and I'm gonna pour into him these 90 days that I got left in America, which was the plan. I want to be on the plane on February 10th, going to Thailand. Got to be there for the 14th, and then I want to be in Bali for Nyepi, which is now, I know, at the end of March. So Nyepi is the Balinese New Year. It's a day of silence. You don't get that in America. Right now I can be quiet, hear somebody talking across the hallway. For Nyepi in Bali, the whole island is shut down. Every business, every car, every scooter, nothing. The day before, you better go shopping. That week before, you better go shopping. So I'm going to be back in Bali, hook or crook, in March. Now, I can't stay in Bali for I can't stay in Bali year round because I like to work. And if you're going to get some money, I don't really want to make money in Bali because the numbers are kind of low. I mean, I could make it if I was like, but I left a lot of bread on the table when I left here. And I'm not here to get the money that I left on the table. I'm here just to get the money. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. And I'm going to take it back with me to Bali and slang it around. I'm going to take it to Africa and slang it around. That's all. But my market, my ideal client is you. You that's watching this right now. And my man Zer said, when you left, the people who were supporting you, you left them. Yeah, but I had to put my mask on first. That's what hopefully I was teaching all of you, to put your mask on first, no matter what. No matter how many people depending on you, and all this other stuff, you have to put your mask on first. So if you teach and put your mask on first, you're going to have to eventually exercise the same thing that you're teaching. Right. So I don't really want to teach too much advanced stuff no more because then I got to do that too. Right. I'm good. I found the honey pot and the sweet pot. And so that's that. So anyway, why am I back from Bali? I'm back in the States to collaborate with Dr. Amsu, my guy. I'm also back from Bali to serve up all of the bufo you can get a hold of. Mushrooms, I like that, but I think a lot of y'all just need some bufo. And I'm noticing that while I was gone for almost 2 years, there was a lack of people with integrity or full training who know how to serve bufo. Well, I'm back. I'm back. So who wants bufo? I'm back to serve bufo, serve people. That's it. I'm going to serve Dr. Amsu, and I'm going to serve the people who I come in contact with. That's that. Let me get my shouts out on here right quick. What up, team? What up, Team Cancer in DC? When did you move to DC? Team Leo in the building. Manny Jen, 6'2". Team Leo in Savannah, Georgia in the house. Team Aries. What up, Tasha in New York? Team Aries out there in Cali, 6'2". Manny Jen. It's the Sensei Jazzy. Look at Baba in the house, 4-6 projector, Aquarius, ATL in the building. You ever want to grow something? You go see that one. Rashid is in the building, Team Taurus, Team Mercury in Aries, 8th house, 4-1, self-projected, single definition, self-authority, opportunistic investigator, Atlantis, Geo. Yeah. Who else? Body by Ice. What up, nephew? 2,500. So they want to do it by weight. If you don't pay for it in advance, when you get to the counter, it's a stick up because they know you right there with your bag. Are you gonna leave it? What you gonna do? They ain't know I had family though, so I left my bag and my family came and picked all 3 of them up. So I already that's why I say when I go back to Bali, it's a backpack, Holmes. It's a backpack with the laptop. Probably I'm gonna take the Oculus. It'll probably be a carry-on. It might be because I got to bring back 3 suitcases. Well, I really don't because I'm taking somebody with me and they're going to bring back some of my suitcases. And we're going shopping when we get there. And then I'll probably leave the clothes there because unless I'm coming back in the summertime because what I wear in Bali, I don't know if I ever wore this. I didn't even take this. I ain't take no long sleeves. I took 3 hoodies to Bali. So that's what that was about. Team Capricorn, Warner Robins, what it do? Yes, MFers do be capping. All right, now, Sustaining Light Wellness Center, let's pin that. And then I think somebody asked me and said, oh, how much? Oh, what up, Team Capricorn? New York City in the building. How much do I think it is for to live in Bali monthly? I always say that it's hard to spend $1,000 a month after you already got everything situated. So my rent was $500. You could find rent lower than that. You could find rent way higher than that, depending on where you stay. Right? Who do you want to stay with? How do you want to stay? I was living with a family who had an apartment on top of their crib. That's me. Even if I cop and buy a whole piece of property, I'm gonna be wanting the locals to be all in my house. I didn't lock the door here. I ain't gonna lock the door over there. So your rent, it depends. What do you want? You want a 1-bedroom? You want a 2-bedroom? You want a 3-bedroom? That's one price. Do you want a 1-bedroom with a pool, a 2-bedroom with a pool, a 3-bedroom with a pool? So all these things go into factor. So, but after rent, if you're paying $2,000 a month for rent, you got something stanky. You definitely got a pool. You got something crazy. For $2,000, I'm gonna have to have four rooms. Hell yeah. But if you pay by the year, the price comes down significantly than paying month to month. What's the difference in the spiritual practices and lifestyle over in Bali versus US? The number one difference is the veil. So over here, over here and in Bali, people have a spiritual practice, right? But over here, somebody got a thing trying to keep you down. Your spiritual practice got this struggle because it's got a brick on top of it. Get back down, get back down. They don't want you to know that. They want you to give up on your magic. In Bali, there ain't nothing holding you back. You just pierce right through the veil and just keep on going. So you have to watch what you're asking for. You can't even just be talking crazy like that because it'll pop off, right? Some things I think I was mentioning, I'm happy that it didn't come to me, right? But everything I needed or desired or was right for me absolutely came to me at the right time, right? And so now here we are, back in America, collaborating with Dr. Amsu, honoring my spiritual masters, my ancestors, and focusing on wellness and wealth. That's where I'm at. Wellness is with this bufo. Y'all got so much trauma. What you want me to do? I done already breathed with you. I done gave you the Qigong. I done gave you astrology. I done talked to you about human design. Oh, that's lovely, but those are plus arts. Those are plus degrees. When you gonna get serious and say, let me go ahead and get down to the rooty tooty of this. You scared to take, and I'm here for the ones who ain't scared to death. It's okay to be a little precautious and stuff like that, but I think I'm at 264 people ceremony that I've done with Bufo. I know what I'm doing. Ain't nobody died. And it's time for you to see God. It's called the God molecule for a reason. So are you God? You say you God. So then go see God. That's that. And if you hollering you goddess, you not goddess without God. The root word of goddess is God. So are you single? Talking about you a goddess? You can't be because you don't have the basics to be a goddess. You got to have a God. And that's someone who has applied knowledge of self and who is responsible. Not just, oh, I seen you do this or I seen such and such do that, blah, blah, and just talking about it or they quoting it. Are they responsible? Are they rooted in God? So that's why I love serving Bufo to people, to see them have this opportunity to see God. Let God come and love them. You've never been loved like Bufo loves you, okay? Yeah, there's anxiety, but if you follow the instructions, ta-da! So that's what I'm doing. I have somebody coming this weekend to Winston-Salem for Bufo. We had a couple of ceremonies in Atlanta and Marietta before I left. So I'm open to traveling wherever. And we are also looking to do a Bufo retreat, a weekend session of Bufo. So normally people just come in, you get your session, take about 30 minutes to an hour, you chill for an hour, then you can go home and start your post-integration. In LA, the first weekend in December, can everybody just type first weekend in December? Just type that so everybody will be on the same page. First weekend in December, we're having a 3-day Bufo retreat in LA. I already have 3 people, but we need 6 to make it make sense. Because 3 people, the price is going to be extraordinary. 6 people, it's going to be quite affordable. Okay? So it's the whole weekend, someplace to stay, your medicine, food included. That's a Friday night meal, 2 meals on Saturday, 2 or 3 meals on Sunday, leave on Monday. You can leave on Sunday if you want. Reach out, DM me, contact me. Where is my, or you can just hit this bad boy and just text 404-999-4251. Text Bufo 5MEO. Just that simple. Just text Bufo 5MEO to 404-999-4251. Can somebody put that in the chat so I can pin that too? And let me know. There's an intake form. I want to know who you are. No, you can't just wait till the last minute and show up. The ticket for this one is $12.50. So you know how much it is for the weekend. You can't get that. I'm not even going to tell you what you can and what you can't get. That's just the price. Jay-Z says, set your price and live your life, my nigga. So that's it. So if you are interested in Bufo on a local level, you want to travel to Winston-Salem, you want me to come to you, just call me, put something down so we can talk about it and converse, okay? Big shouts out Team Cancer in North Carolina. The Dragons in the house. Yeah, and so that's kind of what I'm doing right now. That Qigong was something fierce though. Yes, I do teach Qigongs and all that, but yeah, I don't really think most people want like virtual teachers and stuff like that. And or y'all want the teacher to come to you and just be where you're at. Well, good, I'll be in Bali or Thailand or Africa, right? But don't think I'm gonna just be posted up because you don't want to go nowhere. You got to go to the teacher, man. That's the first sign of showing respect is you going to the teacher, not the teacher coming to you. And if the teacher's coming to you, you pay like you weigh. You treat them with the red carpet experience. So I'm moving into that. I'm accepting all red carpet invitations. Yep. Text, and there you have it. What up, Shaggy? Dr. V is in the building. So other cities that I would like to go to before I go back to Bali. Miami. Of course, I said LA. I'd love to do something in Mount Shasta. Who wants to put that? I'm looking for an organizer. I don't want to do the organizing. Who wants to do the organizing? Do you know the person who organizes and you get your medicine for free? Yeah. Now, you got to pay your own plane ticket to get to the place, but bringing me to your city, find 5 people. Find 10 people who want me to come. Brooklyn is on the map. Salt Lake City's on the map. LA's on the map. Nashville is definitely on the map. These are people who have already shown interest and about to do something. Mexico, that's me in January. Matter of fact, I need to start looking at tickets to go down there. I need to, you know what? After I take my nap today, I think I'm gonna start looking at tickets and go ahead and get my find a nice spot for me to kick my feet up. Yeah. That's really where I'm at right now. A lot of people was like, "Oh, let me know if you're coming out this way for such and such." Why? I ain't going nowhere to just be hanging out with y'all. What up, Kathy? Kathy McBride. She chilling. Thank you for following my channel. What up, Vernita? Old school. Thank you for joining. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Like, follow, share, subscribe, all that stuff. I gotta, if, like I said, if that's something that you want to do, put it together. I'm looking for the who's who want to put it together. I ain't gonna keep doing the how all the time and figuring out everything for everybody else. If you want to be the who to figure out my how, let me know. I'm the who to figure out some of your hows. Let me know that too. All right. What else? That's really why I'm back from Bali, how I got back from Bali, what I'm doing right now. Am I going back? Does a bear shit outside and wipe his ass with a rabbit? That's the question. My question is really like, I want to ask a question. I'm going to open it up. I don't like excuses, but that's probably what I'm about to get. But I'm going to ask all of you right now. Please type this in the chat. Why do you still live in America? Is it your kids? Is it your job? Is I don't think I have enough money? Somebody ain't showing me the way. I'm afraid. This is where my family is at. Please let me just see what is the reason some of you still are in the U.S. Now, I'm going to be back and forth in the U.S. because there's money over here. My nephew's over here. Even when he's old enough to travel with me, I'll still be coming back and forth. But I ain't using it. Not one of you folks will make me be like, I should just be here forever and not go anywhere. That sounds ridiculous. I should be out the country forever and then coming to visit y'all 2 or 3 months at a time. I got an Airbnb now, fully furnished for 3 months. I'm so happy. If I can extend it, it's a month to month. Then I'll do that. But guess what? I ain't looking for no long term until I hit this first milli. Now, when I hit this first milli, I might just buy me a little duplex so I can be back and forth from the duplex. I'll buy me an Airbnb property, let it set up, and then when I'm going to come back, I just be in one of my duplexes. Yeah, that's me. Kathy McBride, Team Cancer in Chicago. One of your friends is going to Bali, July 2025. The world is too small to stay in Africa. She's right. So, to stay in America, my bad. The world is not too small to stay in Africa. My man left Canada, went to Africa, said he's never leaving the continent ever again in his life. He says he said, I got 3 boys to go travel the world in my name. I like that. I don't have a remote income for it. Only one person wanted to say that. My question is, why don't you have remote income? Have you failed at setting up remote income, or have you not set up remote income? Have you not attempted to set up remote income? And some of you ladies out there, you can say, I ain't found my rich husband. Some of y'all want the soft life where you just think he just gonna come up here and just make sure you straight. Good luck with that. There's gonna be challenges even with the best of us. Because as Hov said, even righteous minds go through it. So you're gonna have to. Oh, and do you know what today is? Today Pluto went into Aquarius. All of y'all was asking about the Aquarian age, and you kept talking all that. And now that Pluto went into Aquarius, this the golden age, this the new age, this the Kali Yuga. This it right here. The foolishness about to come to a whole halt. But this ain't about that. I'm just so happy to be doing it today. I'd like to finish up the year of the dragon really strong. I'd like to help as many people, select people, finish up the year strong as well. If you think that I can help you finish up Year of the Dragon and get ready for the Year of the Snake, come over to the Cosmic Jedi, send me a message, or you can join the Cosmic Dojo and be in my membership group. I do have a private membership group now. It's only $17 a month. What would you do? Or what would you like me to give you for $17 a month? What is Netflix giving you for 14? Because for 11, you're still getting commercials. What is Disney giving you? Yep. You failed enough times. You don't really have to fail enough times. You have to find the right who that will help you get your remote income. That's all. I mean, a lot of people in the States who have been working at a 9 to 5, you get conditioned to just take that check. And then when you don't hunt for your food like me, you just get used to something coming in once a month, every 2 weeks, every week. But that dulls your hunting skills. It dulls your entrepreneurial skills. And then you just end up with the golden handcuffs. You got a raise at work. I do have a friend, she makes a lot of money helping women in corporate America get big raises, like going from $125,000 to $300,000. You still slaving for somebody else. Now, I got kids in school. You think they ain't got no better education outside the United States? You gonna let you? Oh, well, my child, he gotta graduate with his friends. Oh, Lord have mercy. When I have children, I ain't gonna be no friend to my child. I'm gonna be the damn chief executive officer, chief strategy officer, and he gonna be surrounded with pets of all kinds that he can have all the friends he want. But don't be coming over here talking about you want me to be your friend and considering that you don't know nothing. You don't know enough things. So I'm realizing that today, that my age gap is my benefit. But sometimes when I ask someone significantly younger than me about how they feel, they lack the experience to give me a top shelf answer. And I'm only doing top shelf answers right now. So I think that's a good explanation of why I'm back from Bali. It's time to go to the grocery store and take a nap, get some food. Kathy said I'm still reading my chart. I'm still following the reading of my charts, hence why I'm here right now. I don't know if I told you to stay in America. Oh, you on here watching me. If you haven't got a reading from me since I left to go to Bali, if you have not had a reading since February 2023, that information is old. I have new updated information right now. Just inbox me. We'll work out something for the price. There's a lot of stuff coming. wellness and wealth. I ain't gonna get into it right now, but I hope this answers questions about why I'm back from Bali. Please share this video. Please be your ancestors' wildest dreams. Please, when Black Friday comes, if nothing else, just listen. This is my last thing. I want you to do some bufo, right? This is an extra battery pack. This don't even come with it. See that? Get an Oculus 3S. Right now they $299. Black Friday the price got to come down, but I'm predicting it's not going to go below $249. The extra battery charger was $20. If you're serious, get both of these. Okay? Call me as soon as you get it. Okay? This right here, this is the now. This is not the future. It's here in my hand right now. It's your potential, but it's the present for me and the other people who have one. Okay? So please do yourself a favor. You need to get a consultation from me. You also can get your free chart on my website. Yes, thecosmicjedi.com. We got free human design charts. You didn't know that, did you? Yeah. Yep. We got that for you. But I want you to please get you an Oculus and stop playing around. You missed out on crypto. You see how crypto's going crazy? Well, get you an Oculus. Also, if you're interested in learning how to trade, holler at me. I got a 6-week course coming up. I'm not teaching it. I'll probably be in it. But I got a 6-week course. We're looking for 5 people to learn technical analysis, trade every market, Forex, gold, SPY, NASDAQ, futures. It don't matter. Get with the program. Holler at me if you're interested in learning how to trade. If you already invest, if you have a large 401k, if you have some money that you like, what am I going to do when I retire? You might want to holler at me before. Now, also with every consultation, you get a free wealth evaluation on where to put your money. So there's annuities, there's insurance policies, there's lots of other things that I was not aware of before when I was giving y'all a reading. So after we get to the spiritual purpose and as soon as you ask me about the money, I'm going to tell you where it's at according to your chart. Okay? So this isn't like, oh, I've heard of insurance, but you ain't heard of insurance. Ain't no insurance salesman ever came to you and said, let me look at your birth chart. Let me look at your human design. Let me look at your personal year. Let me look at your numerology and then suggest a package for you to grow your wealth. It's the year of the dragon. It's only February, January, December. It's 3.5 months left. I wouldn't play with this if I was y'all. It'll be another 12 years before this energy come around. Okay? So that's that. Thank you so much for joining. What do you do with it? Oh, I mind map with it. Yes. Can I put a mind map on Google? I mean, on Instagram? I probably have to record it, send it to myself, and then upload it. I'll give y'all a sample for Instagram. I make money with it. That's the short answer. I make money with it. Yes. Holler at me, then get you one. All right? What? I'm sharing B.O.B. on my show starting next week for Black Friday. I'll inbox you. Thank you. Can we buy a house next year if we're born in the year of the pig? Do you have the money to get a house? Can you buy? You can do anything you want. Should you buy? Is it the best time? Those type of things. And I don't use Chinese astrology for buying property because I think Western astrology is better for buying property than it is Chinese astrology. But there are better years to buy property than others. But, what's your credit score? Where do you want to buy it at is the question. Where you want to buy the house at? If you want to buy the house in America next year, I don't think it's a good look. That's just me. All right. So thank you, everybody, for joining. Appreciate you. You are your ancestors' wildest dream. And I am OE's son. Please like, subscribe. text Bufo5MEO to the phone number below. Visit the Cosmic Dojo. Visit the Cosmic Jedi. And I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.